Hello, it is I, Gina, Louisa. Namaste. I am here to show you, like I've been promising, I want to show you how to become a bread woman, or a bread man, the superhero in your life. Um, because, it's just the greatest thing in the world. Okay, first thing that you need is this. Okay, so this bowl. It's one of those bowls with a lid. It came with three. It came, another size and then a smaller one. And a medium and small. It came with a three. They're very inexpensive. Okay, but this is what I use, the large one. Okay, in the bowl, you put, hmm, you put 4 cups of water and 1 cup of oil. Okay, and then you put it in the microwave for about a minute. You want to take it out, and then you want to add, um, you want to add, you want to add about a good quarter cup of sugar and a good tablespoon of salt. Okay, and you want to add good. You want good bread flour, right? And you want to add your first cup of cup. Mix it all up in there, whip it, beat it all up with your spoon. Get it all up in there. And then you want to add 5 teaspoons of yeast, which is like 2 packets. If you buy the packets, I make so much, I buy it in the thing. So I use 5 teaspoons. And then you add more flour, and more flour, and more flour, Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. All together, you want to add a good 6 cups of flour. Because you got 5 cups of liquid, you want to add a good 6 cups of flour. And get it all like that, and then you put the lid on. Okay, and then, after you get it, you want the right consistency. It's got to be not sticky, but certainly not too stiff, But anyway, so you get it, and then you let it start to rise a little bit. Once it gets to the top of the bowl, okay, here's where the magic begins. I'll tell you how to make crescents without, when you see, and every time you watch a video on how to make like Danish or crescent dough, and you're gonna roll it all out, put the butter and fold, and roll it all out and back in the fridge. Here's a quick hack, okay? You take your dough, and once it's all rised up, you foof it down and press it along the edges, okay? Press it along the edges, right? And then you put it in the refrigerator, okay? Then you take it out and you press it along the edges again once it's really, really cold. And you take, butter that you had out, and you want the room temperature butter. And you take a handful of that room temperature butter and you smear it all over half of it, right? And then you fold it and you smear a little bit more butter. And then you fold it, and then you fold, squish, get it all up on the sides again like that, okay? Take some more butter, put it on the half, do it again, back in the fridge, okay? And then you take it out, and you can do it as much as you want. Depends on if you want it like really, really thin layers, or if you want like just flaky, buttery. If you don't want it to be like layers and you just want it to be delicious, okay, you just take that butter, that whole it's a stick of butter we're gonna put into this mix. By the way, it's a whole stick of butter, and you can squish it into your hands and get it all mixed up in there, and just like right away, make buns and get them, and they'll rise. You stick them right in the oven like that. You can make dinner buns, dinner rolls like that, or keep it in the fridge, and you fold, keep it in the fridge, fold, okay. And now you've got in the fridge, where you put the lid on, and you've got magic in the refrigerator. You say, oh my God, like there's so many people who just came over, and I don't know what the hell to feed them. Boom. You know what you do? You got magic. You take like a pack of hot dogs, and you cut them in half, and then you cut each half in half. All right? And now you've got, you take a little water dough, doink, wrap it around the hot dog on a tray. Boink, 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 boink. And you can turn, right? You got like 48 bites out of a pack. of 8 hot dogs, right? That's great because each one, right? Like 16, 16, 32. Okay, you have a 2 pack, You make all of these hot dogs. It depends on how many hot dogs you get in the pack. Some of them come 10, some of them come only 8. But anyway, my point is each hot dog you can make 4 bites, okay? Or you could take, like, say if you have like half an onion, I got a few olives, I got a little bit of like tomatoes, I got like a couple slices of pepperoni, I got a piece of cheese, and a little bit of pepper. Dice it all up in a bowl. You know what I'm saying? And then you use I use cupcake trays, cupcake papers, and you take a lot of the dough, and you take it and you put a little bit of that filling in it, and you roll it up and you stick it in one of those cupcake papers, and then you make pizza bites, or or anything, You can just take it and flatten them out like the little triangles, and then roll them up like that and make beautiful crescent dough. So crescent rolls, you take them and you put like a little Parmesan cheese and a little bit of garlic and oregano or something on them, and roll them up, and voila, you've got Italian urban cheese bread, Or you could take them and you take that little piece, and you spread it on the thing, and you put sugar around the edges, right? You can roll up the edges with sugar. You put like a plop of jam in the middle. You bake them like that, and voila, Danish. I mean, there's so many things you can do when you're bread woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, there's like, hamburger buns. You take it, roll it like this, like a ball, and then squish it down flat, okay? After you make a ball, then you squish it flat and put them on the tray, and they will rise. You'll get perfect little hamburger buns. There's like a million things you can do to make little things go very far. Like say you made tomato sauce, and you got a few sausages and a couple of meatballs, so you chop it all up in little pieces, and you make a little calzones, little individual calzones. Boom, 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 boom. The dough is so buttery and delicious, okay? It's so flavorful that anything with it is good. It's good just like a dough, and it's good as a Danish, and it's either savory or sweet. So here I am, just trying to help you become, the superhero in your family's life, that you don't have to worry about, oh my God, what am I going to do to make, tonight special? All I got is like a pack of hot dogs, You can roll them up like with just a hot dog, or you can put, a little, if you take a little hamburger and you put, onion and some celery, and you want a little teeny bit of nutmeg in there, and mustard, and you can put a little chili powder in there, and you can make like weenie sauce, So you could make New York system style hot dog bites, or you can use like say taco seasoning, put that in there and make chili dogs. The possibilities are endless when you are the superhero, who knows how to make bread, and now you know how to make. It's so quick and easy. People will be like, walked in the kitchen, walked out with hot, fresh dinner rolls, right? Croissant. So good. I was just sharing with you because that's what I want to do. I want to empower everyone, okay? So here you be the superhero in your family's life. Make fresh